It was my first week working the night shift at a small, dimly lit security office. The kind of job where time moves slower and every shadow seems alive. At first, it was routine. I checked the cameras, patrolled the hallways, and logged every little thing. The building was quiet, almost too quiet. Sometimes, I thought I could hear whispers in the vents, but I chalked it up to my imagination. Then, one night, something felt different. I was sitting at my desk, staring at the monitors, when I noticed a camera feed flicker. The hallway was empty. I checked again, nothing, but the flicker returned. And this time, it felt deliberate. I shrugged it off. Maybe it was a glitch. But then the calls started. I would hear my name over the radio. "Hello, is anyone there?" I said, my voice shaky. Silence. Then, just as I was about to hang up, a whisper answered. My name? I froze. I checked the monitors. Every hallway was still empty. I double-checked the doors. Locked. Nothing. It happened again the next night. And the night after. Always the whisper, always my name. At first, I thought it was a prank. Maybe someone knew I worked nights. But the building was isolated. No one else should have been there. I tried to ignore it, tried to focus on my rounds. But the whispers became more than sounds. They seemed to follow me. On the cameras, sometimes, I would catch a shadow moving behind me, or a flicker in the reflection of a window. Nothing I could prove, but enough to make my skin crawl. One night, I stayed late to finish my logs. Around 3 a.m., I heard it again, my name. Only this time, it wasn't through the radio, it was in the room. I turned, heart pounding, and saw nothing. The office was empty. The fluorescent lights flickered overhead. But I felt it watching me. I ran to the door and tried the lock. It wouldn't budge. My radio crackled, my name. Every hair on my body stood on end. I grabbed my flashlight and checked every corner. Nothing, just the silence, broken only by that voice. Finally, I decided to leave. I ran to the main exit. It opened easily. The night air never felt so good, but when I got home, I found a sticky note on my door. It had only 3 words, my name, still. I never went back to that night job. I quit the very next day. And sometimes, when the lights are off, and I'm alone, I still hear it, my name.